first,
fucked up and you can't go
and we'll
back.
get
You
into it.
didn't mean it, but I did not care. No. Disrespect me in front of my friends. Remember that San Francisco weekend. You didn't mean it, but I did not care. Will you ever tell me the truth? No, you didn't. Well, no, boy, you did do, and you did. Even though I loved you through and through, even though I loved you through. Disrespects me in front of my friends. Remember that San Francisco weekend. You took my shoulders and you pushed me on to the ground. You want forgiveness and move forward, but I thought I told you that it's fucking over. You really had your chances, threw them all to the ground.
Oops. Hey, what's up, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok? We are back working on this track. We are this close to finishing this track. We might actually finish it during this session right now. Um, last time we basically got done with the mixing process, and so now we're moving into mastering and just putting on those last few little touches. Um, I feel like I got ahead of myself a little bit with the mastering. I started doing a whole bunch of fancy stuff, and I feel like I totally skipped over a lot of like fundamental things. So I'm gonna go back and do those fundamental things right now, and then we can kind of circle back and see how much editing do we really need to do. Because our mix was sounding really good. I almost don't know if we need to be doing too much other processing. So let's get this focused. Okay. And yeah, let's hop into it. Okay, so we have our track on top and we have our reference track right here. It's turned off for now. We're just going to focus on our track. Let's see. So on our track, I threw an instance of Ozone 10 on there. I used the Mastering Assistant tool, which is kind of like an automation tool that listens to your song and spits out what it feels is the best chain of effects that should be put on it for mastering. So we did that and it gave me all of these different things here. Half of them, I'm not even sure what they do. So I feel like I messed up because I didn't even do the most simplest parts before I ran this processor. So I feel like I need to go back and do those parts and then probably run it again and see if it gives me any different um, information there. So, yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna just turn this off for now. First thing I want to do for this mastering track is I want to throw on a what's it called? I want to throw on an EQ because I learned something really cool in my music class that I took this past spring. It's something called aliasing, and basically, here I'm gonna play the track just so you can see the waveform on this EQ8, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Let's make this bigger. We can minimize this, and let's make this bigger. So I'm gonna play this track, and I'm gonna talk at the same time and kind of show you what I'm talking about. I won't turn it up too high. Okay, so aliasing is this idea that you can see the waveform here. You can hear all of the music. So you can see all of the sounds here. This is the whole frequency range from 0 to 20,000 hertz. This is the frequency range for human hearing. We can't hear anything really outside of 20,000 hertz. So here's this range shown to us right here. And aliasing is this idea that, I'm going to pause this for a second. Aliasing is this idea that you can see on the low end, actually, I'm going to keep playing it and keep talking. You can see on the low end, we have information here on this low end, but it gets cut off at the 0 point. So there's actually still noise past 0 hertz down here at this low end, as well as on the other side here. There's still noise outside of this range of human hearing. We just can't hear it and we can't see it. We can't see it on this EQ. So, aliasing is this idea that this EQ is taking that information outside of this hearing range, and since it can't process it because it's outside, it's actually going to flip those frequencies back onto itself so that it can process that noise. And so when it flips those frequencies outside of this range back in on itself, now we're getting these unwanted frequencies back into our mix, and we don't want that. So it's a long-winded explanation, but basically you want to cut off the low frequencies and you want to cut off the high frequencies so you can be sure that you're not getting any flip back of those frequencies outside of this hearing range. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Hearing range is in between 20 hertz and 20 hertz and 20,000 hertz. So we're going to take this first one, we're going to do a really hard pass, and we're going to put it at 20, and we'll do another hard pass, and I'll even put it at like 19,900, like really, actually we can probably even push it farther. Let's put it 19,999. Like really push out the end, just rounds to 20 anyway. So that's okay, we can just keep it at 20. So now we can see that we cut out everything outside of normal hearing range. So now we shouldn't be getting any aliasing, we shouldn't be getting any extra frequencies here. Alright, so that's the first thing that I wanted to do. Second thing I wanted to do is, oh my god, it's so hard to focus when this is playing, but it sounds really good. Second thing that I wanted to do really fast is, so this is my reference track. I'm using a track by Alina Baraz, and this is my track. So you can just see right now, these waveforms, look how big they are compared to mine, are so small and tiny. My song is just quiet compared to my reference. So I learned this from that YouTube video I was talking about last time with that one mastering engineer, Emerson. First thing they said was, don't master with the idea of making your track louder. Go ahead and make your track louder from the get-go, and then from there you can actually master based on making the song sound better instead of making it sound louder. If that makes sense. So first thing I'm going to do is I feel like I want to just put in another instance of Ozone 10. I'm going to keep that first one off, and I'm going to put in another instance, and I'm going to use other mastering tricks and try to master this track with this new instance. And then I'm going to compare the two. I'm going to compare mine. I'm going to compare the AI assistant master and kind of see which one sounds better, if there's different elements from each one that I want to kind of mix together or whatever I'm going to do. So automatically when you put in Ozone 10, automatically gives you an EQ and a maximizer. I don't know if I care to have an EQ. I'm just going to take it off for now just because I have an EQ down here already. Maybe we'll use it later. I don't know. And then we have the maximizer, which is a nice tool. It has different things that helps us, manage transients, manage loudness. It has a little bit of a compressor tool right here. So I'm not really sure how much I'm going to use it, but let's just see where this goes. So first things first is let's make this track louder. So I feel like before I even use Ozone to make it louder, I'm going to go ahead and just turn the actual clip up and see how that goes. So let's play it from the top, and I'm going to mess with the volume real quick. And I want it to kind of resemble, you can see this waveform of our reference is so like pushed to the limit. And this is actually good that we have some headroom because I did this on purpose so that we can have room for effects, room for reverb. When you add those things, they add volume. So you don't want to be pushing the volume too early, so you can make room for those things. Let's go ahead and turn this up and just see kind of what happens. I'm watching my fader. Don't want it exactly in the red, but I would love for it to be like right on that line. And it's already sounding so much fuller. Sick. And I'm watching my reference track too. You can see that even the reference track kind of goes above the line of 0 a little bit. So it's okay to go a little bit above. You don't want to be crazy going above, but you can really ride that line at this point. Here on the session view, you can see from my reference track, look how high it goes, 3.27, and mine's right at 0. So I feel like we can even push this a little bit more if we wanted to. Pushing it until, we start to get some red clipping. It's already sounding so much more full. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was pretty good. See, just turning up the volume, I feel like I was having so many issues last time with this song, and I feel like just cranking up that volume, you can see I'm really pushing the limits of my waveform, but when I check my highest volume peak, it's still sitting right here at 0. I never went in the red, still very controlled. So I feel like that tells me that we mixed the song very well, that there was no like crazy peaks or like weird volume changes that like pushed in the red all of a sudden. So yeah, I really, really like that. Um, shit, I don't even know if I want to change anything else, to be honest. Um, let's save that. And I'm gonna go through and play it one more time because I feel like we can still probably push that volume a little bit. Sorry, TikTok, I am so focused on this. I'm not really looking too much. It's like this. If you have any questions or concerns, send a message to me or you can send it in the chat. I'll see it eventually. But I'm gonna go through and play this again because I feel like we can push the volume a little more. Let's go through it again.
We in the old Kurt
Let's put it to 8 and just see. I'm really just watching this just to kind of see the peaks. I don't know, I feel like it's loud, but it's really not passing. I think I'm gonna drop it back down a second.
We could fight, but that's no fun for you. We could do silent treatments, but I don't wanna keep no secrets from you, my darling. All I want to do is lay my head upon you, and we could work.
Just watching this fader to see what happens with the chorus. Make sure it doesn't blast away.
More space for me and you. So will you make room? Will you make room?
I don't know, yeah. I feel like that's sounding pretty cool to me. So with that, now we just went and jammed up the volume. So I love that. And it's already sounding so much better. So next thing I'll do is we can take a peek at this maximizer. There are some little things in here that I might mess with. Really just following the lead of that YouTube video I was talking about of that mastering engineer. They had a lot of interesting suggestions. Not really sure if they'll work for my track, but I'm gonna kind of just poke around at things here and kind of see what happens. I know, for example, they recommended so this IRC4 tool um, kind of shapes your mix and helps to manage your low and high ends, especially the peaks there. So there's different modes that you can put it in, and each mode kind of gives you a different sound. So that's something that I'll mess with. This is a compressor. Not really sure if I want to mess with it too much, just because I kind of feel like we did enough compressing in the mixing stage. I feel like I don't know if I want to mess with that. They had mentioned having a slow character for their tracks. This controls the attack and release times. So slow attack and slow release. So they were really focused on maintaining transients, which are the little echoes and different extra sounds of reverbs and things that you hear from effects like those. And so obviously you don't want to step on those. And so they were always like, slow character, make sure you have your transient. There's even a transient emphasis tool right here. So might just poke around at these different tools and see, I don't know, how it might change the sound a little bit. I'll try not to do too much, but I'm gonna play through the song again and I'm gonna mess through these things and we'll see kind of where it goes. Okay.
We in that old Kurt Lab.
We could fight, but I didn't. No fun for you. We could do
Engineer that I watch, they recommend having this on transient because they're really, really big on not stepping on your transient. And I feel like I agree with it for this song. So I did have a few reverbs, and I don't want to lose those. Plastic sounds kind of muddy.
Space for me and you. So will you make room? Will you make room?
Yeah, I feel like transient makes me really good. Let's turn it off and on and see if we see a difference. Like I did have a little bit of buff. Transient emphasis. Okay. Yeah, just messing with the transient emphasis there. Uh-oh, let's see if my camera got it though. I'm not putting it on camera, that's crazy. Hold on. Yeah, I'll probably have to get a new camera battery because this so quickly. So, hold up, hold up. Get my clock out. Okay. That's that. Oh well. Let's keep going. We are on something. Huh. Sorry, my camera died. Okay, let's just go to the desktop then. All right, so we were messing with the transient emphasis there. Not really sure if I was hearing much of a difference, but let's play it back through. You guys are gonna be sick of this song by the time we're all done here, because I'm just gonna play it through over and over. But that's what it is. Okay, let's go.
We in the hole with Kurt Lab.
So most of this transient emphasis, not really sure if it's gonna do anything, but let's just see.
We could fight, but that's no fun for you. We could do silent treatments, but I don't wanna keep no secrets from you.
I feel like I like that transient emphasis. I think. I don't hear much of a difference, but I feel like I hear a little more sharpness.
My head upon you, and we could
Yeah.
it out, be smooth, and make more space for me and you. So will you make room? Will you make
I'm gonna mess with these two over here. Stereo dependence. These are sustained and the transient. I'm gonna mess with these two and just listen. I kind of like it right there. And you see here the soft one is kind of like a really, really gentle loudness tool. And not really sure how much more we need it to be loud. Okay, so we're right here messing with the soft clip. It's like a really gentle, well, it can be gentle or aggressive, loudness tool. I'm not sure how much louder I want this track to go. Um, I don't know. I feel like it's already pretty loud. Mm, and when I started to push it, it kind of, I don't know, it was sounding a little bit weird. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to push that too much. Let's play through it a little bit, and I just want to mess with that a little bit. Put my camera battery in.
We could fight, but that's no fun for you. We could do silent treatments, but I don't wanna keep no secrets from you, my darling.
You can hear that loudness, but it's pretty controlled. Like, I'm watching my peaks here, and I feel like this number's not really changing. So let's see what happens when it gets to the chorus. So I might change it.
Make more space for me and you. So will you make room? Will you make room?
I don't know. I kind of felt like a soft clip
Will
actually.
you make room?
I feel like it filled in the rest of the volume, but it's keeping it really, really controlled. I think that's where that high fidelity part comes from.
So will you make me work it out? Make it smooth and make more space for
Hey, this is sounding really, really cool. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm listening to it and I'm trying to see like, okay, what else can I do? What else can I do? But I feel like nothing's really coming to mind. Um, so Ozone has a whole bunch of different tools in this um kind of the mastering tool here. And so sometimes I'll just look through it and I'll be like, is there anything here that like I can mess with to just give it a little bit more of a good sound? Um, I don't know. Let's see, did I do Imager? See, let me look at this. Oh no, don't do that, don't do that. Let's see. Sometimes I will like to look at low end focus. This song has a super cool bass. And I kind of actually want to take a look at the low end and see how it sounds down there. So let's play this and mess with this tool.
We in the hole with Kurt Lab.
So low end focus is cool. You can choose the frequency range that you want to work in. Look, it already starts at 20 because even it knows that you can't hear below 20. And you can choose kind of which frequency range you want to mess with. So let's just go there too. Let's just look at the whole range 0 to 300. Let's solo that. And now you can hear what's happening down there. Let's retry her. I'm like, what is that noise? So now you can hear my low end, and it's kind of cool just to get some focus down there. So then you have these different tools here. You have Punchy, which is a faster response time to emphasize transient peaks. So I feel like this is cool for very punchy drums. I feel like I almost think of like EDM or like house when I see this. You want like super punchy, like bass lines and really sharp drums. Whereas Smooth uses a slower response time to enhance sustained material. So I feel like this more fits this song because we have these like more drawn on bass lines, and you can hear I have some vocal information even down on this range that is obviously very smooth, very sustained. So I feel like I might want to use the smooth option. Obviously play it by ear, but I'm feeling like the smooth option sounds like it makes more sense for this mix. So we have it on smooth, and then you change the contrast. What does this do? Adjust the spectral contrast between low and high level signal content in the action region, which is 20 to 300. And the gain obviously just is makeup gain for the volume. So let's just listen and mess with this knob and see kind of what it sounds like. Just put it all the way to the top and see. It sounds kind of weird. Let's see the other side. Sounds kind of interesting on the lower end. And I'll be honest, I couldn't exactly tell you what exactly this is even doing. I'm really just kind of listening by ear. If somebody has any idea what the hell this even means, definitely let me know. I should probably go watch some YouTube on this stuff before I even use it. But I kind of just wanted to show y'all. It's kind of a cool tool just to isolate the low end and see kind of what's going on over there. Let's switch over to punchy and see what that sounds. See, at the same time, I also like punchy because we do have those hits there. We do have those kicks that are kind of, I really want those to kick, like really hard. So I love that bass so much. Let's play it back. Gonna keep listening. Yeah, it's tough because I feel like I like smooth in regards to the bass lines in my vocals, but I like punchy with regards to the kick. So I'm like, which one do I choose? Or maybe I just don't choose either and I just delete this altogether. What's delta? What is the difference between the input and output? Oh, that's interesting.
No secrets from you.
I don't know what the hell that was. Let's turn everything on and see the differences in the song.
Ooh, and we could work it out, be smooth, and make more space for me and you.
Okay, so what I think I'll do is I'll back this down, and maybe I'll try not to get any vocal information in there. Maybe it'll make more sense to choose one or the other when I have a more small range of bass sounds to choose. So just listening, that contrast doesn't sound very good. was. Very slightly low contrast, not very much though. And I think I like the smooth sound. Let's listen to everything.
You make
Oh yeah, smooth is the one. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Smooth is definitely the one. Yeah, let's keep that. All right, that's cool. And then one other thing that I forgot to do, let's close this for a second because there's one other thing that I wanted to do is I was told it's some good practice to make the bass sounds mono, just to keep it very straight and narrow, especially when you're listening on a phone or something. You don't want the low ends being too spread out. It might cause a lot of muddiness and distortion on the low end. So, where's my utility? Uh, yeah. So I'm gonna drop an instance of utility. I will put it after the EQ. And basically, you can go right here and it says bass mono. I can turn the whole song to mono using this too, but obviously I'll keep it in stereo. But we're gonna turn on this bass mono tool, and then you can choose what frequency do you want this mono to happen. So maybe I'll pair it up with the frequency of this low end focus. I have it at 107. Let's put this at 107. And I'll probably have to listen through that and see kind of how that sounds. But let's listen. And I'll show you what that does.
We in the hole with Kurt Lab.
So if you press this headphone button, you can solo basically this frequency range. Obviously, you can barely hear anything, but everything under 107 is in mono. So actually, I'm probably gonna raise that up. Let's see, there it is. Let's raise it up to 150. No, let's put it at 120. No, let's put 130. Let's do 120. Yes, basically everything 120 and below is now in mono. Let's turn that off and see how that sounds. I'll go back to the beginning because I actually don't want, I'm trying to avoid my vocals being put into mono because I put spread on them on purpose. So let's listen through this and make sure that there's not too much vocals coming through this low end. There's very little. Let's be 90. Very little is coming through. I think that's sounding cool. Yeah. I might even just move this down to 100. Yeah. Save that. Okay. Well, shit. What other tools do we have here? Actually, no, I feel like the utility should go after the EQ. This is telling us what frequencies do we want to work with, and then everything after should be based on those frequencies. Let's put it after. And let's get back into this. So I'm still looking at these tools here, trying to figure out, I don't know, what I might want to use, but I don't know. Everything is sounding pretty good to me. I feel like I don't know. I don't really have too much to add, honestly. I don't know. Some people say that just throwing on an instance of vintage EQ can bring you some interesting sounds. Let's throw that on and just see what that sounds. No, I don't like it. Take it off.
We could find.
But yeah, honestly, I don't really have too much to add at this point. I think at this point, I just need to move forward, export everything, and take a listen to it on my phone, in the car, on my computer, and just see how it sounds in different environments and kind of make my decisions from there. But one last thing that I would like to do, so this, you can see what little work I did with regards to mastering when I did it. So I'm going to turn this off for a second and I'm going to run on this other instance of Ozone. I'm going to run the mastering assistant again. And I'm going to kind of see, after we went and turned up our mix, I'm going to see if it offers me a different mastering chain. And I kind of just want to see like what it does for me now that we actually have the volume louder. If it's not trying to pump the volume, I wonder what else it's going to do for me. Okay. So let's run the mastering assistant and see what it does. It says we have to play it at the loudest part, so I'll play it on the last chorus. Hold on, something's not right because it's not. Oh, it's not on. My bad. Let's turn it on. Let's try that again. My God, and you can already hear the loudness difference when I turn on the other one. But it almost sounds like, oh, like it's too much in my face. Hold on, now it's doing some stuff. Let's wait for it to do whatever, and we're gonna run that again. Okay, let's run this again. It's getting dark in here. Let's run this again, and let's have it relearn and kind of see what it does for me after I turned up the volume here. Oh God, okay. I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. Okay. First things first, I need to probably just delete that whole thing because I feel like it's trying to master on top of a master, and that's not going to work. So let's just delete that. Let's add another instance of Ozone. Where do I have it? So another instance of ozone 10. Everything is turned off besides my EQ and my utility. So my vocals should be very everything should be very regular. So now with everything else turned off, let's run this again and see what it does for me.
Will you make room? Will you make room? Will you make room? Will you make room? Will you make room?
Hold on, because I heard something hella weird. Let's play this last chorus again. Okay, so we ran it through again. It gave us a mastering chain. So it gave us an EQ curve. It blasted the hell out of that high side for whatever the fuck reason. My low side is very even though. So I feel like that tells me that we mixed the low side pretty good. The high side, I don't know what it's doing there. Stabilizer, I'm not really sure what that's doing. Imager, looks like it's doing a lot of compression on my low end, which makes sense. It's blasting my mids and highs. And this is what it gave me for maximizer. Interesting. Okay, let me play this last verse real fast.
Will you make room? Will you make room? Will you make room?
I feel like it's blasting my song to oblivion. It is so like I'm just hearing all kinds of clipping and everything.
Make room, make room.
Oh, lordy, lordy. Now my computer want to start acting up. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my my CPU. Fuck. Okay. Let's try that again.
Will you make room? Will you make room? Will you make room? Will you make room?
This just sounds crazy. I feel like it is just blasting my song all over the place. I'm hearing all kinds of like weird static, different things. I feel like I don't know. It's just is not sounding very good to me at all. And I feel like I don't like this EQ curve. I'm gonna delete it and let's see what that sounds like. So I definitely hear the difference. I definitely hear that it's making the sound a lot brighter, definitely louder, but it is crazy in some other respects. So, kind of looking at what it gave me, like I see, for example, it brought down my threshold to 5.2, negative 5.2 for the, what is this called? Compressor. So I like some elements of this. I like some elements of what I did. And I feel like right now I want to try to kind of blend the two so I can kind of find a middle ground. So let me see. Gonna just tinker with some stuff. So first and foremost, this has a threshold of 5.2. I wonder what happens if I change my threshold to 5.2. Let's be mine, and I'm gonna tinker. I'm gonna play with my mastering chain, and I'm gonna make some changes based on this other mastering chain. I think is what I want to do. Oh, my CPU is fighting for its life. Yeah, these ozones are so CPU heavy. And it's Saturday, I'm sure everyone's on the internet. Okay, let's play my master chain and let's mess with some things.
We in the hole with Kurt Lab.
Different than my master chain though too.
We
Here.
could fight, but that's no fun. We could do silent treatments, but I don't wanna keep no secrets from you, my darling. All I want to do is lay my head upon you, and we could work it out, be smooth, and make more space for me and you. So will you make room? Will you make room? Will you make room?
I'm just back and forth.
I wanna know if you let me
I'm kind of looking at
make room.
what the AI did versus what I did and seeing if I can
So will
merge
you
the
make
two.
me work it out, make it smooth, and make more space for me and you. You know what I wanna do with you is make more space for two.
So again, just going through and looking at what the Master Assistant did for me versus my own mastering chain and seeing if I want to take some of its elements onto my own mastering chain. I kind of like what it did. My mastering and their mastering almost sounds damn near identical, so I feel proud of myself for that. But I feel like I'm hearing a little more, I don't know, I feel like I'm hearing more brightness in their chain, and I feel like it has to do with this impact tool here. It really compressed my low end, and I don't know, maybe that's helpful. So I'm just writing this down real fast. Actually, while the song is off, let's go ahead and I'm going to put that into my own chain. I'm going to add an instance of impact, and we'll put it here. And I'm just going to literally just copy what they have. Oh, it's still open. Okay, cool. I'm going to literally just copy what they have and see if that helps my mix at all. How's it? How's it Monato? Let's put it in Monato. Oh, let me set this up. How's this at 100? And then let's line up my range. So this has it down to 120. And the next one is at 2K. And this one is at 10K. Yes, I'm literally just copying and pasting some elements from the Master Assistant and just seeing if that helps my mix at all. Let's see if it's my CPU is going crazy right now. Okay. So I did that. I'm gonna take away impact from here because I'm so like running out of CPU. I'm gonna take away the maximizer too, because I think I like how I did my maximizer. Okay, so let's close that one and let's hear this with this new stuff added.
We in the hole with Kurt Lab.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
We could fight, but I didn't. No fun for you. We could do silent treatments, but I don't wanna keep no secrets from you, my darling. All I want to do is lay my head upon you, and we could.
Yeah, I think that impact tool helped us. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this instance of ozone. We can always put it back later if we want to, but it is killing my CPU right now. So I don't know. I feel like Whatever. I feel like I like how it sounds. I don't really have anything else to say. CPU is going crazy. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna stop here. I think what I'm gonna do is let's go ahead and export. I'm gonna delete my reference, save that. Let's go ahead and just export this and let's listen to it on my desktop. See how the final mix possibly sounds. And I'm gonna listen to this, I'll take notes, and then that'll probably be the last thing that I do tonight. So let's do it. Export. I'll do it to 129. 48,000, let's drop it down 24 for CDs and stuff. Dither. I'm gonna put no dither for now and just leave it very plain and just see how that sounds. So all of these are off. 48,000 to 129. I think 129 is long enough. All right, export. Oh shit. Now say really make room. Final. And let's save that. All right, there it is. So let's render it, and then I want to have one listen to it on my desktop so I can hear the final version. I want to take some notes. If I like it, then I'll get it onto my phone. I'll play it in the car. I'll play it on different speakers in my house so that people will listen and get their feedback, and we'll start to, we'll start to really put the finishing touches on this and hopefully get it ready for submission to publisher. All right. Yes, it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna play some music for y'all while this is going.
I love the way you love me. I love the way you touch me. Trust me. And I love the way that these other women know that they can never come.
My computer's working overtime.
Cause the way you're looking at me got me feeling like I'm magical. Your loving got me feeling like damn. I love the way you love me. I love the way you always wanna fuck me. I love the way you touch me. And the way you look above me. Like you never get enough. And I love the way you trust me. And I love the way that these other women know that they can never compete. Now I feel complete. Cause the way you're looking at me got me feeling like I'm magical. Your loving got me feeling like the way you hold me. I love the way you never control me. I love it when you're real with me. Like I can say what I want when.
Okay. Okay, yes. So we rendered the track. Let's make sure this is saved. We're gonna exit Ableton now, and we're gonna go to our desktop. We're gonna go to where's music? Well, now I need to find this track. I don't know where it's at. God. Let's go listen to the final version of this track. Where is it? Or up in here. All right, there it is. All right, let's play it one time, and I'm gonna listen to it and take some notes of what we hear.
We in the hole with Kurt Lab.
hold on. Okay, what the fuck? No, hold on now. Why it sound like that? Wait. All right, I done fucked something up. What? No?
Could do.
Okay. Now what in the fuck happened? Because this sounds crazy. All right, back to Ableton. Okay, so see, I fucked something up. Dang, I wonder what I did. Shit. I might have left something on solo or off of solo or something. Oh God. Okay, let's go back in. See what I fucked up. You see, the intro sounded good, but then that bass drop and that just sounded crazy. Okay, what the fuck? I did something so weird. Why does it sound like that? Let's play it.
We could.
Dang, I'm tripping. What did I do? Fuck. I don't know, actually. Let me see this. Hmm, I actually don't know what I did wrong, honestly. Maybe I made it too loud. The soft clip is like super high. Maybe I need to chill. Maybe I need to chill on that. Let me play.
We in the hole with Kurt Lab.
'Cause that was hecka weird. Too aggressive with all this transient stuff.
We could fight, but that's no fun for you. We could do silent treatments, but I don't wanna keep no secrets from you, my darling.
Turn soft clip all the way down. Okay, let's see if that helps. Jesus Christ, that sounded crazy. Ugh, okay. 29. There's something I want to master. Yeah. I'm gonna do that off for now. Oh God, see, this is my least favorite part. Is oftentimes I will go and I will export the final mix, and it will sound so much different than how it sounds here in Ableton. And I'm still trying to figure out why the hell that is. I don't know. Um, So let's try to export again and see what happens. And I hope it doesn't sound crazy. But I have that soft clipper up kind of high, so maybe I don't need to be that aggressive with the volume. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, let's play some music while we wait. Again. This is so annoying. So we rendered it again. I'm gonna take one last listen. If I don't get it right, I will probably just end it for now, and I'm gonna have to fuck around with it next time. All right, let's take a listen. Let's take a listen now and see if anything changed.
We in the hole with Kurt Lab.
Oh my God, still sounds crazy. So see, this tells me that maybe I did way too much in terms of the processing, and that's probably my bad. Trying to be fancy, but it's I don't know. It's not crossing over into the final mix very well. So what do I want to do? I think honestly, hmm, I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and just take away. I'm gonna just start taking shit away because I just want to be able to export this and have it sound how exactly as it sounds, and then we can go back and add stuff later. But right now, I feel like perhaps I'm doing a little too much, and I just need to be minimal right now. Mm, well, um, yeah, because this is, I don't know, it's weird. And maybe it's just too loud, but it doesn't look too loud. At least just looking at the. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe it's too loud.
We could fight, but I dance.
been too loud. And some of that fancy bass stuff I was doing, maybe, I don't know, maybe it just wasn't necessary. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Watching my peaks. It's not above 0. Just watching it.
We could fight, but I didn't. No fun for you. We could do silent treatments, but I don't wanna keep.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it was just too loud. Honestly, maybe I was overestimating. I don't know. All this stuff is so weird sometimes. Let's export this. Let's see what the fuck. Yeah. Well, I'll probably be here. Let's see. It's 5:30. I'm gonna go for 5:45, maybe. Just want to be able to export it at least once in a way that it actually sounds like what it's supposed to sound like. Yeah. Let's play some music while it does that.
I love the way you love me. I love the way you always wanna fuck me. I love the way you touch me and the way you look above me, like you never get enough. And I love the way you trust me. And I love the way that these other women know that they can never compete. Now I've been feeling complete. Cause the way you looking at me got me feeling like I'm magical. You loving got me feeling like I love fuck me. I love the way you touch me.
Yeah, the computer started skipping because it exported. That was really fast, actually. So that's crazy. But all right. Jeez, we're having a hard time exporting this properly. So let's take another listen and see. I feel like maybe it just might be a little bit too loud. Like the waveform looks small here, but I feel like we have some pretty big sound going on. So maybe it's just I don't know. I don't do any gain staging or whatever, so maybe it's just deceptive. Anyway, let's hear this.
We in the hole with Kurt Lab.
Sounds like this. It sounds like shit. I have no idea why. So, we're gonna stop for now, and I'm gonna need to do some research to figure out what the hell's going on. Yeah, anyway, let's play some music. Get off.
down, let's say